All right, welcome everybody. Thank you for joining me on another one of my tutorials. My name is Zach Pascarello. I am a professional bookkeeper, a QuickBooks certified pro advisor, and I own my own business, Harrisburg Bookkeeping. So I've been making a lot of QuickBooks tutorial videos, but today I wanted to focus on some personal finances. I'm not a financial advisor, but I have been tracking my personal finances for almost 4 years now, and I've developed some strategies that have worked well for me. When I was in the military, I shared a lot of these ideas with my soldiers, and since then, I've shared these ideas with my family and friends. It's worked really well for me, and so I wanted to let you guys know what I've been doing, and hopefully it'll help you as well. So if you see here on my screen, I have a Google Sheet, and basically I track every single one of my expenses and my income. So I'm going to go through this pretty detailed with you guys. I'm not sure how long it's going to take. I might try to keep it kind of brief because I know you guys have better things to do than look at my Excel spreadsheet for an hour. So this is pretty useful information. It's really simple. It's really easy. If you guys want to talk about it on like a personal level, if you guys want some help with this, I would be more than happy to help you guys out with this. I think this is extremely powerful when it comes to building wealth. I'm not a millionaire, but my family and I, we have been able to save money by utilizing this strategy and also invest. Like I said, I'm not a financial advisor, and I'm not going to tell you where to invest your money. I'll tell you what I do. I'll tell you what works for me, but that's for you to decide on your own. So just to jump in, just to get into it, I'm going to explain kind of what I have here. So as you can see, very boring Excel spreadsheet, nothing glamorous about this. It is a lot of data, a lot of manual entry. So the key to success when it comes to something like this is keeping up with it daily, if not daily, maybe twice a week, at least once a week. So maybe pick a day, maybe Thursday night before the weekend, or I like to do it on Monday after the weekend because it takes some time for my credit card transactions to populate after Saturday and Sunday. And I have found that I spend more money on the weekends than I do during the week. But pick a day of the week and look at all of your personal accounts. So if you're struggling to keep up with your credit cards and your debit cards, I would encourage you to eliminate the waste. What I mean by that is if you have 5 credit cards because you're trying to max out the credit card rewards, you are probably causing more stress on your life by having too many credit cards. So you don't have to close the account because that might have a negative impact on your credit score, but just stop using it for a couple months. That's what I would do. Stop using 5 credit cards. Just narrow it down. 1 debit card, 1 credit card, just to keep it simple. Okay, so once you have 1 debit card and 1 credit card, you're going to be able to control your spending. And that's really what this is all about. Unless you're a salesperson, unless you're doing contract work or a freelancer, more than likely you're earning a fixed income. So your income's not going to change unless you get a promotion. But in the next 30 days, your income's probably not going to change. So what I would do before every month started, I would take my paycheck and I would put it into my Excel spreadsheet. So this was January 2019. I was in the Army. I think I was either a second lieutenant or a first lieutenant. I'm not sure. But every month I was making $4,000. And the Army gave us a stipend for food and an allowance for housing. So that totaled to almost $6,000. And at the time, that was all of the income for my family. So I think we had 2 kids at this point. 2 kids, I was married, and we had a dog. So pretty standard family living off of $6,000 a month. And that's before taxes. And what I would do, I would check my pay stub every single month. I still do this. Well, I don't get a pay stub anymore, but whenever I got my paychecks, I would check every single month my taxes, Social Security, Medicare, SGLI, which is my life insurance in the Army, my state tax, my family life insurance, and my TSP, which is my 401k. So not only was I tracking my taxes, but I was treating my investments like an expense, which I think is very important. You should always pay yourself first. So obviously you have to pay our government and our taxes, but treat your investments like an expense. Pay them in the first of the month, get them out of the way, calculate them into your monthly budget. So here I would add up the money I was receiving, and then you can see here I also got every single month I got $225. I got some loan assistance. So that was my total income, $6,163.19. 2 years ago as a lieutenant in the Army. So if you guys want to join the military, that's what you could expect in the military as a lieutenant. $6,000 a year, living in Georgia. And then my dental insurance, $29 a month. And then rent, that was never changing. So this was fixed income. That's a fixed expense, $1,500 every single month. That never changed. So I knew I was making this much money. I was spending this much money on my taxes, spending that much money on my rent. So I would take this, subtract this, and then scroll up. These are the rest of my fixed expenses. Every single month, these never changed. So similar to you guys, back in the day, Netflix was only $11. Now it's like $14. Student loans, $400 every single month. Phone bill, $80. Car insurance, Vanguard. So I leveraged dollar cost averaging. If you don't know what that is, recommend looking into dollar cost averaging when it comes to your mutual funds, your IRA, your 401k, your investments. And I would invest $100 every single week into my IRA. So paying myself first, that I was considering that to be a quote unquote expense. Marcus was my online savings account. Marcus by Goldman Sachs. At the time, they had like a 2% interest rate, which is unheard of for savings accounts. Since then, it's dropped down to like 0.5%, which is still better than most savings accounts. But every single month, I was saving $150 into my online savings account. And this is the important part. So you might go use the vending machine. You might give $2 to your friends. Maybe you buy a soda at Sheetz. In this example here, I was spending 99 cents on Apple every month for like my cloud storage. It might not seem significant, but just write it down. Keep track. Even if it's 99 cents, even if it's 50 cents, just keep track of it. No amount of money is too insignificant when it comes to adding up and subtracting. Just record every single amount. Because if you leave out the 99 cents, what else? Where do you stop? It's only $5. Leave that out. I only spent $20. I only made $20. Don't worry about it. Don't draw the line anywhere. Just record everything. Internet, spending $50 on my Wi-Fi. I purchased a mountain bike, and I had like 6 or 12 months to pay it off, and so I was paying $64 every month on my mountain bike. Once again, student loans, just a different loan, $148. Apple Music subscription, $15. More student loans, another Apple, 99 cents probably, some more iCloud storage, Google Drive storage, $2. So you can see here, these are all my fixed expenses and my fixed income. So this is easy. This is the easy part. This doesn't really change. You could probably copy and paste. You can see down here below, I have every single month for all of 2019. I did it all of 2020, and I'm doing it again for 2021. And I started doing this in 2017. So I've been doing it for 4 years now. And you can see here, I consider this my money tab. So this is my money. This is fixed. This isn't going anywhere. It's not changing too often. This is my money coming in, my money going out on a monthly basis. Fixed expenses, fixed income. This is the easy part. And then you can see here these little asterisks. At the end of the month, I would go through and check every single transaction with my bank statements, with my bank account, to make sure that they were all occurring properly. They were all happening. So I would throw these asterisks in here after I checked line by line, which I learned a couple years later. This is considered account reconciliation when it comes to proper accounting. So I was doing some accounting things before I even started studying accounting. Hence why I started becoming a bookkeeper, because I was basically being a bookkeeper for my personal life, and I absolutely love it. I've been doing it for 4 years. I don't know why I love it, but I do love it. So I figured, why not? If I'm doing it for my personal life, why not help business owners with their finances and keeping track of things? So here's where it gets difficult. Bear with me. So every single time you swipe your card, or every single time you buy something online, I kept track of it. And it probably seems insane to you, but if you look here, it was 44 transactions, which is pretty low. I spend more money now than I did back in 2019 just because I have more expenses now. But 44 transactions divided by 4, it's 11 transactions per week. So to record 11 transactions, it will probably take you 30 minutes. I think you can spare 30 minutes every week to keep track of your finances. And you don't have to be as meticulous as I am. You're probably not going to do this for 4 straight years, but what you can do is you can do this for 1 month. See where you are. See how much money you have. See how much money you're spending. So real quick, going back to the money tab. So I totaled all the money I was receiving. I totaled all the money I was spending, and I subtracted it. And so I knew the very first day of the month, I knew, and my wife knew, that we had $1,875 to spend. Divide that by 30, and you're probably going to think to yourself, wow, $62 a month? That's a lot of money. Or $62 a day? That's a lot of money. No way you're spending $62 a day. But I promise you, you are. I promise you, it adds up quickly. I know for a fact because I look every single day for the past 4 years. So I went to a restaurant, $22. Shop on Amazon, buy alcohol, buy clothes, go to a restaurant, buy snacks. I'm not entirely sure what all these transactions were because they happened 2 years ago, but I guarantee you January 2019, the day of, I knew what I was spending my money on. Grocery store, $155. $4.99 at a restaurant. Maybe I went to McDonald's. More Amazon stuff. More restaurant. More groceries. Gas, $37. Went to the dollar store. So every single Monday, I would look at my checking account, looking at my credit card, and I would simply write down the date, the amount, and generally what did I buy. And then I totaled it all up. So for the month of January 2019, I spent $1,540, and I had $335 left over. So I was $335 under budget, but keep in mind, I already invested in my IRA. I already saved in my online savings account, and I already invested in my 401k. So that $335, that's just free money. Maybe if we wanted to save for vacation, Maybe if we wanted to add it to like a gift account where we save money for Christmas gifts and birthday presents, Mother's Day, Father's Day. It's just nice to know where you are with your budget. And the only way to know where you are with your budget is to keep track of it. And I'm not saying do this every single month for 4 years straight like I did, but give it a try for 1 month. It'll probably be a pretty eye-opening learning experience for you. You're going to learn a lot. You're going to understand a lot about your personal finances and your spending habits. And also, you're going to think twice before you swipe your card. If you're shopping online, if you're stopping at a restaurant, maybe you'll think twice before you buy that unnecessary thing because you know you're holding yourself accountable with the spreadsheet and the budget and you want to try to hit your goals. So I'm not saying, be a stickler every single day. Like, obviously you want to live your life, you want to have some fun, you want to enjoy things. But at the same time, you don't want to be overspending and running up your credit card bill so much that you're stressed out. So really, at the end of the day, it all comes down to your personal happiness. Like, are you happy with where you are now? Where do you want to be in the next 5 weeks, 5 years, 10 years? Make those decisions today. That'll set you up for success a month down the road, a year down the road. The last thing that I would want to do is to look back and be like, wow, I wish I didn't spend thousands of dollars at Starbucks or online Amazon shopping for unnecessary stuff that provided no real value, no real life satisfaction. And now here I am, $5,000 credit card debt, no savings, no 401k, no IRA, nothing to show for it. So leveraging this budget can really go a long way in adding to your overall happiness and also reducing your stress. And at the end of the day, like, that's kind of what life's all about, like reducing your stress and increasing your happiness. Like, if you can do those two things, then I think you've won the game. So I hope this was kind of helpful. If you guys want to talk more about your budget, let me know. I don't do this like for money or anything. I keep track of business finances as a bookkeeper in my business, but I don't do any sort of personal life coaching or financial coaching, but I help out my friends and family all the time with this stuff. So I'm genuinely very passionate about it. If you want to talk about it, hit me up. I would love to talk about this more. I would love to help you set up your spreadsheet. I would love to help you stay organized and reduce your financial burden or increase your financial savings, whatever you might need. So I appreciate you guys watching this video. I hope it was helpful. Let me know what you think. Send me a message, give me a call, email me, text me, message me on Facebook. I'm usually pretty responsive and I'm always willing to help. So thanks again. My name is Zach Pasquarello. If you guys have any questions or if you guys want me to make any other tutorials, let me know. I would love to help. Have a great day. Thank you.